All right, let's get into the content, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about Dragon Age. So, as you guys are aware, man, what is happening out there, boys? It is wild what's happening out there when it comes to Bioware, Dragon Age, the Veilguard. All kinds of people are getting fired. All kinds of people getting fired. And you know what? I'm here for it. I'm here for it, man. Like I said, I'm never going to be one of those YouTubers that's going to be like, oh, it's so sad people are losing their jobs. I'm never going to be like that. You guys know that I've said that many times through, and I'm going to stick by it because, quite frankly, these people would celebrate if somebody like me were to ever lose my job, get demonetized, whatever the case would be. They would celebrate it. They would literally celebrate it on top of all the pocket watchers and all the other people out there and whatnot. So let's talk about it. So if you guys are unaware, maybe you haven't watched my streams for a couple of days, haven't seen videos, whatever. Bioware Edmonton was rumored to be closing down. Edmonton Studio is the studio that was behind Dragon Age: The Veilguard. And Bioware apparently was rumored to be shuttering the studio. Now, this rumor was broken by Smash AT and Grums. And that rumor was also stolen by Jeff Grubbs. And when Jeff Grubbs stole that rumor, he tried to say, well, the rumor about Corin Bush being gone, that's true. But the rumor about Edmonton losing people, layoffs, being shuttered, that's not true. Okay, no problem. So now we're here, right, where we have actual screenshots, and I got about 10 of them. I got screenshots from all over the internet of people who worked at Bioware in that studio, the Edmonton studio on Dragon Age Veilguard, and they're all fired. They're all fired. All of them are fired, looking for a job. It's a massacre out there. So I wonder if Jeff Grubb is going to put out some sort of, redaction, maybe backtrack a little bit, pretend like it never happened. Who really knows? Who really knows, right? So let's start off with the first one. I got a screenshot of the first one. Karen. Oh, actually, hold on. That's not the first one. That's not the first one. Anne LeMay. Guys, I want you to understand the level of irony that's in this particular post is astounding. It is astounding, right? So Anne LeMay says, I was a writer at Bioware for 5 years, from 2011 to 2016. She says, I leaned a lot during that time from exceptional folks. I don't even know how to say that word. Folks. Bro, how are you a writer? How are you a writer and you can't even write a fucking tweet? And then you guys get angry when we say terms like DEI hire. If you've been writing for 5 years on Bioware and this is the tweet that you put out, well, actually, it's a Blue Sky post, so it's not even a tweet, but you get my point. If this is what you put out, then this all makes sense. Right? Am I crazy? This all makes sense. Now I see why the writing was so fucking bad on Dragon Age Veilguard. I can see now, right? You leaned a lot. What do you mean? How much weight did you lose when you say you leaned a lot? Come on, my guy. So obviously she meant to say that I learned a lot during that time from the exceptional folks is what she meant to say in many disciplines, but also specifically from my fellow writers and our amazing editors on both the Mass Effect and Dragon Age brands. Okay. So, oh wait, folks is a new woke word, folks, like with an X? No, it's not, bro. You're lying. No, you're lying. Are you guys saying that just a joke with me, or are you being serious right now? There's no way. Like Latinx? You're lying, bro. There's no way. There's no way. I'm looking it up. Don't lie to me. I'm looking it up. Holy shit. Oh my God.
Holy shit.
You guys, that's a real, and it's in the Merriam-Webster dictionary. I thought you guys were fucking with me. I thought you were messing with me. Wow. Wow. No, they need to repent for that one. Folex. How do you even say that? Pronounce that. Hold on.
Folks.
It's pronounced the same way. It's pronounced the same way. Wait a second. So how, when you're saying this word, how do people know that you're even using the inclusive term? If I'm talking to someone and I say, hey, folks, how do they know that I'm using the one with the X and not the KS? How do they know? This is fucking useless. This is one massive virtue signal. This is useless. That's wow. Anyway, wow. People are roasting her for supposedly misspelling folk X or full X, but that's what she meant to say. She definitely didn't mean to say leaned. She definitely didn't mean to say lean, that's for sure. Anyway, today, not a single one of those writers and editors remain employed at Bioware. Wow. So all of these amazing fellow writers and editors that she's known for 5 years are no longer employed there at Bioware. So she basically let the cat out the bag that a lot of the people that she knows over at Bioware have officially been let go. So anyway, let's continue. Now we got Trick Weeks. Posted on January 29th of 2025, so yesterday. Trick Weeks says, I'm now looking for a new writing and narrative position. It's been a privilege to work with so many amazing devs over my 20 years at Bioware, and I will cherish the memories of the wonderful folks. Hey, you didn't use the inclusive term, bitch. You didn't use the FOLX. You deserve to be fired. That's it. You didn't use the inclusive term. Wonderful folks in the community I've met along the way. Thank you all. Now, remember, according to Levistro's super chat, let me go back to Levistro's super chat really quick. Again, it's confirmed on Blue Sky. Trick Weeks. Trick Weeks is the lead writer. Karen Weeks was the lead editor. And Ryan Cormier, who we're going to get into, is a narrative editor of Dragon Age: The Veilguard. So just keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's continue. But before we do that, hold on. 20 years? BioWare is imploding so bad that they're letting go of industry veterans of 20 years. That is the cost of the ideology that took over at BioWare. At least BioWare of Edmonton anyway. 20-year employees are losing their jobs, all because one guy wanted to play dress up as a female and make the entire video game based around that. 20-year veterans. That is fucking nuts, in my opinion. Those are the people that I actually kind of feel bad for, but then again, they're wokies most likely, so it is what it is. You should have spoke up and said something against these psychos. Anyway, Kyrie over on Blue Sky says BioWare didn't officially put out that they laid off employees, which honestly is just sad, which we spoke about yesterday with Veilguard. Do you guys remember? We went over the whole announcement about how supposedly they're just moving people along to EA, different branches of EA. We're going to find them jobs. They didn't want to tell the YouTube grifters that BioWare is obviously going to be shuttered. At least the Edmonton part of it is being shuttered. Right now, as we speak, people are losing their jobs. They've gotten the announcement, and they tried to make it seem as if that was not happening, but it is. Even the journalist tried to run damage control. Shout out to Jeff Grubbs. Tried to run damage control and say, nope, it's not happening. Don't believe the YouTube grifters. Don't believe the reactionaries. Don't believe the rage baiters. We all knew that it was bullshit from the beginning. We knew it from the beginning, my guy, that it was BS. We knew it right off the bat. Anyway, so she says it's honestly sad and that she understands not wanting bad rep and such. It's just dishonest to me. I found out from seeing staff posts that they are gone after many years of working there. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's you know what's crazy? It's not even Bioware that's the first company to do this. A lot of studios are making these developers find out that they're fired by every other means other than an official announcement. Now, there are some that are doing, the right thing and making it official and giving people severances and all that stuff. But like BioWare, bro, they're trying to keep it hidden because they already know. They know that the press is not good right now for BioWare. It's horrible. And it's all because of Corin Bush and his ideologies. Let's just put it like that. Anyway, so now we got Karen West Weeks. Karen West Weeks says, hello, I'm looking for work, ideally in an editor role. It's been an honor to work with so many talented professionals and a pleasure to meet so many amazing community members in my, how many years? I can't even see that. 19 years at BioWare. I'm so grateful to all of you. This looks like an old lady, bro. This is an old lady who's been with BioWare for 19 fucking years, and she's getting fired because Corin Bush wanted to play dress up. You see what I'm saying, man? This is a big problem in the gaming industry, and trust me, I understand that it's a lot harder. It's easier said than done when people say, oh, you should have spoke out. I know it's hard. I know it is. But if you do not speak out, let it be known, you're going to go down with the ship no matter what. All you're doing, and this might be a positive for you in theory, but all you're doing is delaying the inevitable. If you speak out and you get fired because the studio hates you, versus you not saying anything and you get fired because the studio shuts down. One of the two is going to happen. And I guess for some people, they rather wait for the inevitable and get paid while they're waiting versus getting fired and moving somewhere else. But this is the problem, man. There is a small fringe group of people, ideological psychos, that are co-opting the gaming industry in multiple different studios, and they are running them into the ground, genuinely running them into the ground. I'm very scared to find out on what other game Corin Bush is actually working on. I'm sure he's never going to tell us. I'm sure he's going to try to keep it as quiet as possible for as long as he possibly can. But I'm scared to find out what game he's working on. Apparently, it's an RPG. I really don't know. I don't know. Okay, so let's go over to Ryan Cormier. So we got a picture here. Like I said, guys, I got multiple screenshots, so like the stream, stick with me for a little bit. So here we go. So Ryan Cormier over on Blue Sky. All of this is on Blue Sky. So my time at BioWare has ended. It was a wild ride with some fantastic people, but it's time to look for new challenges. I'm an editor and writer with 26 years of experience across video games, novels, short stories, newspapers, and marketing comms. If you know of a good fit, please let me know. Another one bites the dust, ladies and gentlemen. Another person with a massive amount of experience that was working at BioWare. You guys got to understand, man, BioWare had such legendary developers that it used to attract some of the best in the industry. It really did. But BioWare, unfortunately, has had multiple flops, 3 flops in a row between Andromeda, Anthem, and now Dragon Age: The Veilguard. That is 3 flops that are being subsidized by EA massively. This is the reason why BioWare will not let you see their books. The investor calls do not even talk about BioWare, at least not from a financial standpoint, because we already know the company is in a massive negative. We already know that. There's no way that you haven't put out a video game that has sold properly in well over a decade and you're not in the fucking red. There is no way. There is absolutely no way. So 26 years of experience, and he got fired as well. And it's another casualty for good old Dragon Age: The Veilguard. Now let's bring up another picture here. Like I said, guys, I got a few, so just give me a little bit. We got Brienne Batty. Interesting. Says, on what's happening with me, I'm very lucky and grateful to have landed at Motive with a wonderful team and an exciting project. But I'm also heartbroken for those let go from BioWare today, many of whom I worked with closely for many years. So it's making the rounds. It's making the rounds, and everybody's doing their virtue signal. Oh, so sad. So sad that, people are getting fired, blah, 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 whatever. Now, what the fuck is Motive? I forgot. Motive Studios? Let me see. Motive Studios. What do they got going? It's an EA. Oh, it's an EA branch. So she got moved. She got moved to an EA branch. Interesting. Let's bring up what Motive Studios is. Let's see. Motive. We are Motive Studio. We play with purpose. We're passionate people out to change the game, not just how games are made and played, but also how a studio and its team members can thrive. Our studio. So it looks like she got saved, unfortunately. So this is why I keep telling people, man, do not believe that Mass Effect is suddenly saved all because so many people get fired from Edmonton. Do not believe it. Do not believe it, because some of them are being saved. Some of them are being moved around, and they're being put into positions over at EA. And it's only a matter of time before they infiltrate. It's only a matter of time. What the fuck? It's only a matter of time. Let's see. You got any diversity, equity, and inclusion stuff? What's this? At our studio, life moves at the city's pace with monthly events to keep things fresh. While we cherish our traditions, annual Sugar Shack, a big holiday party, and summer barbecue, we value the small moments like your work anniversary and have clubs for animal lovers, cooks, and whiskey and wine fans. Bro, are you working or are you not working? Like, this is the problem with Silicon Valley jobs. This is the problem. Like, are you actually working or are you just partying while you're at work? Is this why my games are buggy? Is this why my games don't play properly when they're released on day one? Because you're too busy spending some of your days getting drunk at the job and having little wine fests and sugar days and all this stuff. It's like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? I can understand having, look at this. Bro, they got a game room. They got a game room, bro. Look at this. They got a fucking cafeteria. Bro, these people, what are you, going to school? My God, look at coffee machines. Coffee machines, look at this. Bro, they got a game room. That's crazy. Yeah, that's definitely a lot of work. And then you wonder why there is so much bloat in Western studios. So much bloat, man. It looks like you're gonna have more fun than actual work, which I get it. For some people, they're gonna be perfectly fine with that. You get paid a nice salary to play pool and have like little get-togethers and stuff. I get it, but this is why the work's not getting done, man. All of this stuff is perfectly fine if the job was getting completed. The problem is that the job is not getting completed. That's the issue. I would have no problem with you doing this shit if the work was getting done. But the work's not getting done. This is what they were doing at Twitter before Elon Musk took over and fired 80% of them. Or like 75%, something like that. He fired almost 80% of them because they were doing this shit, man. Marius in the chat says it's an adult daycare center. That's exactly what it is. An adult daycare center, 100%. All right, let's go over one of the last screenshots I have. So we got some more virtue signaling here. Again, this is from IGN announcing that the Mass Effect 5 studio Bioware doesn't require support from the full studio. EA moves some staff over to other teams, and the key words are some staff, right? As we found out, some staff is the key words. We got Ben Gillinas says, to be clear. Well, actually, hold on. Let me go up. Ben says, I have no words except that Bioware and especially the phenoms I worked with there are forever lodged in my heart, and I'm anxiously wringing my hands right now over the article. And then he says, to be clear, I haven't been at Bioware for a while. My last work for them was jumping in for a little over a year to help with the Veilguard's non-VO. So this person's virtue signaling about the firing, but he hasn't even worked at Bioware for a while. He probably got out before things got, a little bit too spicy. So now what I want to do is bring up something that's hilarious. This all kind of goes together, right? So after it was announced of all these layoffs, right? You know what happened? You know what happened after that announcement, or right around the same time? Guess what happened? Dragon Age of Veilguard has its price slashed at GameStop by 65% 4 months into the game, and it only costs $25 brand spanking new. They cannot move the product, ladies and gentlemen. They can't move the product. They're trying desperately to move the product, and they can't. They are struggling. It is a bloodbath out there. I'm telling you right now, it's bad. It's bad. And they're going to try to sit here and pretend like, no, everything's fine. It's just the grifters. The grifters on YouTube are lying to you. They're reactionaries. They're rage baiting you, blah, 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 whatever. It is a bloodbath out there. You know what? The game's also on sale. Guess where? The game's also on sale on Steam. Not quite the same amount. Not quite 65% off, but 40% off. Now it's $35.99 over on Steam. Still a little bit too expensive for most people, I got to imagine. With 69.74% ratings. Getting into the yellow territory there. It's getting a little bit ugly there. I wonder all the people who spoke positive about this game, I wonder what they got to say now. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Now, to be fair, this is normally what you see from a single-player game, RPG, after about a year. Now, granted, they did it in 4 months, but after about a year, you normally see, the number tends to go down, 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 whatever. But to be quite honest with you, this RPG is so pathetic that people are either completing it or just flat out abandoning it before they even finish the game. I mean, if you look at the achievements, right, and view the global stats on Steam, 89% of the players finished part 1 of the game. So that means there's a section of about 11% of players that haven't even got past part 1 in the game. 11%. You get to part 2, that grows to 20%. You get to part 3, that grows to 23%. Then let's look at the actual completion rate. 32% of players on Steam after 4 months have completed the game. 32% have completed the game. 4 months. Unbelievable. People have abandoned this game. And I'm sure there is a lot of people who bought this game on Steam and are angry that they cannot refund it because they played more than 2 hours. Right? There's a lot of people out there that are like that, I'm sure. Because they probably bought into the hype. They probably bought into all this stuff. And then they realize, oh, well, that sucks. I guess I'm out. $69.99 or whatever it was. Unbelievable. So again, ladies and gentlemen, what's the rarest achievement? Let's see. In Peace. In Peace, only 6.2%. Interesting. So again, ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you it's a bloodbath out there, it is. It is. Because it's only getting worse from here. And with Dragon Age the Veilguard, right? I want you guys to just remember what they said regarding the firings, right? Because they didn't even I'm sorry, they didn't even call it firings. My bad. It's not even firings. Rev actually has a great post here. I want to show you guys. Rev says Detsu really quick. Shout out to Rev. He's got a great post I want you guys to see really quick. Rev says, with the recent layoffs, don't let Bioware off the hook. For nearly 2 decades, they shielded employees who supported children as young as 7 to transition. These ghouls are targeting children in broad daylight. Oh, interesting. Let's talk about that. So this is Trick Weeks. Okay, Trick Weeks. Let's see what you're about. Let's see what you're about. We already read this. No problem. Whatever. Oh. Here's the positive thing you could put out into the world today. Order Girl Scout cookies from Trans Scouts. I'm sorry, what? What? Trans Scouts? What the fuck is a Trans Scout? That's a thing? They got Trans Scouts? There ain't no way, bro. There ain't no way, bro. What? Is a 7.5-year-old proud transgender girl who was born smiling and plans to be a pop star, president, and scientist. She is raising funds to help her brownie troop be of service to their local wildfire affected. What the fuck? 7.5 years old? All right, bro. Can we bring the asteroid?
Holy shit.
The asteroid. I need an asteroid clip. I'm not going to use my new clip. I need an asteroid clip, bro. 7.5 years old. This is what Karen West Week supports? Transing of 7-year-old kids? Wait, first off, I thought they said that wasn't happening. I thought they said that was not such a thing. Bro, what the fuck, man? There is no way. There is no... My God, bro. Wait, and then on top of that, hold on. The Girl Scouts, are they like they support this? Bro, I have so many questions. I'm literally fucking dumbfounded right now. I am literally like dumbfounded right now. That's insanity. 7-year-old transing. And you're going to have all these shows out there be like, yes, that's so stunning and brave. Congratulations on figuring out your identity. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Seriously. If this is what you support, fuck yourself. I would say fuck yourself in the ass, but you probably already do that. So just straight up fuck you. Dude. Oh my God. Hold on. Wait, I got more. I got more stuff. So hold on. I want to showcase something really quick. Shout out to New Day. I'm telling you, it's a bloodbath. Now, we went over the employees. Shout out to New Day. I want to like this really quick. So, New Day make this post on Twitter. And she says, good news just keeps rolling in. It looks like John Epler, the art director for Veilguard, has mysteriously parted ways with Bioware. All the rats are jumping ship now that it's sinking. But hey, they kept claiming Veilguard met all expectations, right? Curious indeed. So, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like John Epler has left Bioware or got fired, most likely got fired, and is the creative or narrative director. I'm sorry. Now he's a narrative director on a video game called Skate. Now, if you guys don't know what that game is, I don't blame you because I don't know. But it's another game that's being made by EA. So he was moved. He wasn't fired. He was moved from Edmonton and he was put on the video game Skate, which is this one right here. I'll just bring it up for you guys. Skate. Sign up as a Skate insider for a chance to play test and help shape the future of Skate. So I don't know if you guys are Skate fans out there, but I would probably be a little bit cautious now that we know that this person is working on this game, and probably others too. There's probably others that are working on this game from the Edmonton studio. He's not the only one. I need you guys to be really diligent. And like I told you, like I think 2 or 3 streams ago, what did I say when we read the statement from Bioware? I said I need you guys to pay attention to their LinkedIns, pay attention to their Blue Skies, because they're going to be announcing they're looking for work immediately after this statement. And what happened? That's exactly what happened. Because no matter how good they try to make the statement sound, you already know that it was bullshit. You already know that they were fired. Already know. So pay attention to their Blue Skies. Shout out to Toasty. She was watching Alyssa Mercante fucking melt down on Blue Sky. Pay attention to their social media profiles, because they are absolutely going to be announcing the real story, because they got to look for work somehow, some way. And that's how we find out the truth, because the developers, the studios, the gaming industry, they don't want to be transparent with you. They don't want to tell you the truth. If they won't be transparent with their investors, what makes you think they're going to be transparent with you? Of course not, right? I think that's silly to expect that. So wait, we got more. We got more. Hold on. Really quick. Also, there's more to that story. Hold on. Wait. So shout out to New Day. Not only is he not on Dragon Age of Veilguard or whatever anymore, and he's moved over to Skate. Him, by ADHD. I'm glad you got all your mental illnesses in one shot. Not only that, but guess what? After the discovery and after the firing and after the shuttering of Edmonton, guess what happened? The homie deleted all his social media accounts. He's gone. He's gone with the win. The man is part of the win. He's gone. Deleted everything. Unbelievable, bro. Why? Why delete everything? So the creative director of Dragon Age of Veilguard has abandoned ship and deleted all his social media accounts. Unbelievable. You love to see it. Oh yeah, Jay Viper. Wow, wow, indeed. It gets good, my guy. It gets good. It gets good. So hold on, we got something else here. Wait, we got to keep going. I'm telling you, it's a bloodbath out there. It's a bloodbath out there. We got Legacy Killer says capitalism is not why Dragon Age of Veilguard failed. People just using buzzwords they have zero understanding of to throw blame for why this game failed. Stupidly large budget, multiple reboots, divisive reception. There's some actual reasons EA Bioware is the fault. What is he talking about? Well, look at this. Amy Von Girl Kisser, because that's totally a real account, right? That's totally not a fucking bot. Amy Von Girl Kisser says that people will call me delusional, but a game getting 1.5 million players should not be considered a failure. This is very much capitalism eating itself and people suffering for it. You are, in fact, 100% unadulterated retard. This clip is for you.
Following Pokemon, I think everyone would say,
shut the fuck up. You're a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. You're a stupid cunt. Suck my dick.
Allegedly. 1.5 million players across the 3 whatever months this game has been out is not good. And then extrapolate that and understand that 1.5 million players across all platforms on a video game that's been offered on multiple streaming services is not good. It's not good, right? And then you also got to conflate and understand that 1.5 million players, you fucking retard, is not 1.5 million sales. Because the majority of those 1.5 million players did not come from retail sales. They came from EA Play Pro. And then you got to factor in all of the review codes that were given out, that we saw given out. We have evidence of review codes being so easy to get that all it took was for someone to ask online on an account that gets 3 likes, and they got one. So they were handing out Dragon Age the Veilguard review copies like crazy. So those 1.5 million players includes them too. So you're not going to understand that, let's say out of those 1.5 million players, 1 million of them were probably from EA Play Pro, most likely. I think that's a fair assessment. Maybe a little bit less than that, but about around 1 million. That's not much money. And then you have to assume that the 1 million players out of that 1.5 million subscribe to EA Play Pro just to play Veilguard, which most of them didn't, because most people, some people anyway, are already subscribed to EA Play Pro. So you didn't get extra money. The person got to play for free, basically. They're already subscribed. It doesn't matter. It's the same thing as Game Pass. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, these people, these shills, they never want to have a conversation with anybody on our side, because we're going to look at it from the entire point of view. We're going to look at it from the actual point of view of, okay, this game is on XYZ Pass. This is the majority of the player base. Thus, it's not 1.5 million sales. They don't want that. They just want the simplest number. And they want to push that biggest, simplest number, which is exactly what EA was hoping for when they put out that 1.5 million player number. They were hoping that all the idiots out there, all the shills out there, were going to take that number and run with it. And be like, oh my God, I got 1.5 million sales. No, retard. No, that's not how it works. So you're stupid for saying this is capitalism eating itself. Because look at Black Myth Wukong. Did that suffer from capitalism? No. And there's other games that we can reference to on top of that. One of which is your own little wokey game that you supposedly want to talk about all the time. Baldur's Gate 3. Did that game suffer from capitalism? No. Fucking idiot. Anyway, we got more. Like the stream, we got more. Hold on, it's not over. Every time you think it's over, it's not. It's not. Let's keep going. Hold on, let me bring it up. Where is it at? I want to bring up the initial statement, but it's not. God, where is it, man? I should have saved it. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Oh, oh, never mind. That's a compilation. Never mind. You know what? Let me bring up the article. Hold on. BioWare layoff. There we go. Oh, wow. Wait. So we got PC Gamer confirming it now. Look at this. PC Gamer confirming. BioWare veterans confirmed they were laid off by EA, including senior Dragon Age and Mass Effect developers. Yeah, so there's no hiding it now. Where's Jeff Grubbs, bro? Where's Jeff Grubbs? Like the stream, boys. Where's Jeff Grubbs? I want a statement from Jeff Grubbs. Hold on. Let me find Jeff Grubbs. Jeff Grubbs, BioWare. Let me see. Let me see. What is he? Who does he work for again? Who the fuck does this guy work for again? I forgot. Who does Jeff Grubbs work for again? Dragon Age. Let me see. Giant Bomb, his mother. Giant Bomb. Okay, hold on. Dragon Age director out. Let me see. Because they all reference Grubbs as a source. Hold on. Yeah, look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this. I want to show you something. Look at this. This is an article from PC Gamer also. Dragon Age and Veilguard game director departs BioWare after 18 years, right? Who do they source? The first confirmation comes from journalist Jeff Grubb. Bro, come on. We serious right now? Yeah, okay. Anyway, so let's bring this up. Oh, never mind. Hold on. Let me bring up. Hold on. I was hoping to find his article. There we go. All right. So Grubbs posted on January 16, Corin Bush, director of Dragon Age, really is leaving BioWare, but I don't think EA is closing BioWare Edmonton. Was told there is nothing solid about that part of the rumor. Really? I want everybody to hold Jeff Grubb accountable right now. Jeff Grubb, where is the redaction? Where is the edit? Where is it? I want to know. Because your insiders that you supposedly have are garbage. The information that you have here, you stole from Smashed AT and Grums, whose insiders are actually good. How pathetic is that? You're getting outplayed by YouTubers, my guy. Their insiders are actually good. Your insider trash. Because you just said that there's nothing solid about that part of the rumor. Well, guess what? They lied to you, bro. They lied to you. There's a bunch of people getting fired right now from that studio. It is being shuttered right now. They lied to you, my guy. Unbelievable. And thanks to everyone who is pointing out that reporting like this is what made me leaker of the year on our gaming leaks and rumors. Imagine being happy that you got an award from Reddit. Imagine being happy you got an award from Reddit. Bro. Shout out to Old Man Grim. Yeah, way to still smash JT's story and try to make it your own. Look at this fucking creature. Look at this creature, man. So again, ladies and gentlemen, am I blocked? Pendejo. That's all right. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff. It's classic. It's unbelievable. GiantBob.com. Fantastic, man. Fantastic. I'm trying to see if I can find his article. But it looks like they are pretty quiet on Dragon Age: The Veilguard. I don't think I scared him. I just think I might have quote tweeted him. To be honest with you. Dragon Age: The Veilguard Giant Bomb. I might have quote tweeted him. And he probably here we go. What is this? Oh, that's a forum. Wait, no. This is so stupid. Do they not have an article? I guess not. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Like the stream, boys. So yeah, Jeff Grubbs, I expect a redaction. Something, anything. I expect you to say that your source was wrong and Smash JT and Grums' source was right. I expect you to say that, right? If you're gonna ever admit that you were wrong. Even I've admitted I was wrong publicly before, so surely you can admit that you were wrong. But most likely he's not going to do that. Let's be honest here. Most likely that's not going to happen. So let's move on. We are going to catch up on super chats, and then we're going to do the next topic. All right, we got a lot to talk about. We still got some stuff related to Dragon Age to talk about, but I want to talk about. I didn't tell you guys what I was going to talk about because I want to keep it a secret. But we got another studio. We got another studio that has shuttered officially today, and we're going to talk about it. But we're going to catch up with super chats first. But that studio is none other than Midnight Society. Midnight Society has officially shuttered its doors, and it's like the third or fourth death in 2025, and it's only January. It's only January, and Midnight Society is officially dead. You never heard of it? Don't worry. You're going to find out. You're going to get all the context and the backstory. Trust me, it's important. You're going to want to hear. So let's catch up on super chats really quick, and then we'll get into the content, ladies and gentlemen. That's a studio that was supposed to release a game, never even got to release the game. 3 years and nothing to show for it. All because they made one interesting decision. Insane. All right, let's catch up. So we got, where am I at?